we did or something. I don't know.
You sure you don't need a couple sips of this? Wake up.
Got my fan now.
You know, I don't know how people like turn it on and turn it off for cameras. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like change their personality. I couldn't be an actor either. Like even doing like
No, not at all.
like Christmas plays and stuff.
Yeah.
I have to do it. Like I'd sound like an idiot.
Even that picture you took that was for it's like the cover photo for not a magazine. It was like a little Z Beans coffee.
Oh, visit Macon.
What was that? What it was? Mm-hmm. Where you were like sitting there, like looking out the window at downtown. Mm-hmm. You couldn't even act in that.
Didn't you take that picture?
No, I didn't take that. I think
Looking out the window at downtown.
no, it was an older picture before I was around. It was like you were.
Oh, I wasn't acting in that.
I know, but it looked as if you were acting.
I was actually laughing in that one.
Were you?
Yeah.
About what?
I don't remember. They were like talking to me where I wasn't like fake laughing or whatever.
Weren't they supposed to bring an actor or something like that?
They did, and she
Or
didn't show up.
actor.
Like they
A
hired
model.
2 people. The guy showed up and the girl didn't for whatever reason. And then the photographer just liked my shirt that day and was like, "Why don't you just do it?" So I did. And then the guy that they hired to be there didn't even get put in the thing, which was hilarious, honestly. But
Unbelievable. So, students are back.
students are back.
They're back.
We're starting to get busy. They had an insane hour
Did
over the
they?
weekend. Yeah, they had, also, I think it was $347 in an hour.
Woof.
And Cassidy said that Jenna was literally like directing traffic in the lobby to like take people's orders, like to get things started.
Heck
And then like
yeah.
directing them to like, well, you might as well have been at the DMV taking numbers.
Because I don't think a lot of people understand, at least in our niche of college coffee shop, when students are gone, your J months suck. Is January in that
Yeah,
as well?
January, because, well, they're gone maybe half of January.
Because
But then people are just kind of slow anyways because they just spent so much money at Christmas. But, J months.
So like June and July
Very slow.
historically are just like, no matter what you do.
Very slow.
Yeah, I mean, we can't even, I don't want to say we can't even market for it because like you can always do something. But if
Yeah, I mean, even at the hospital shops because people go on vacation too.
I didn't even think about that. Y'all see that across all the shops then?
Yeah. It's not as bad at the hospital shops, obviously, because people like have to be there. But
Is that something that y'all talk about trying to make better, or is it one of those things where you just gotta like suck it up,
you just kind of have
buttercup?
to, you just kind of have to roll with it and make it up in the other months, which is not hard to do.
I'd imagine August is like a pretty big boom then.
For Mercer Village, yeah.
Heck yeah.
And then, like, November is really busy, except for the week of Thanksgiving. But November's really busy time. Even for, like, the
boomtown.
website orders and stuff, because everybody, Black Friday, Christmas shopping.
I don't know if you feel the same way, but I feel as if this summer has gone by pretty quick. And
I would agree with that.
I'm pumped for fall.
Yeah, I am too. I didn't go anywhere either this summer. I don't know why. I guess that made it feel like it was going by faster too. I don't know.
And I think it was a little bit more mild in terms of the heat. And we got that other
Yeah.
air conditioning unit for inside of Biggs. That was a big step up.
Yeah.
The heat stroke was coming.
Yeah, I almost died one
We-
day. Showed up the next day and there was a AC unit.
Heck yeah. You need to almost die more often when we get things that are nice.
Yeah.
It's a good way to go about it. But students are back, so that means things can finally start rolling, like full steam ahead. There's a
You
little
get
bit
to
of,
do more fun things. Like, for me and you anyways, you get to do more fun things when students are back.
yeah, there's a little bit of like, we have great ideas while students are gone, but it's like you almost resort to saying like, oh, we'll wait till students are back to do it.
Yeah, because, I mean, the rest of our target market just, I don't want to say they don't fall for things, but like they don't enjoy the more creative things that we do as much as the students do. I think it's just because people are like fixed on their routine. They know what they want.
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to stray from it.
Mm-hmm.
And they just don't really care to like look trendy. Like they're in there not for the experience necessarily. They're more in there for the actual coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas a lot of students, I mean, some, will say that they need their caffeine boost in the morning, but a lot of them are in there more for the experience.
Yeah, and it's a good study spot. It's a good, like hub.
It's easy to go to for them.
I always think it's funny when we're sitting in the shops or I'm in the shop or doing something like that, and you hear like a first date going down, because it's like a super easy spot to meet up on campus.
Yeah.
It's like that's where they meet for a first date. So I'll hear it every now and again. It's hilarious. Like listen to how they talk to each other and everything like that.
I like the moments like when you go in there and it's like, because professors will hold study hours in there too sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And every now and then you'll catch one that's like trying to get the student to get their grades up.
Yeah, and it's
You're
not
like,
going so well.
You're like, dang. Especially if it's a professor that I had. And I'm like, what are you doing in their class that you're like failing? Like one of those classes where like just do the assignment and you're good. Mm-hmm. Like literally the only way you're failing is if you just don't do it, period. So I'm always like, dang, dude, pull yourself together.
Yeah, and I've seen a few professors that I was at college for. Thing is, I was only there for like a year and a half. Mm-hmm. So like my number of professors was down pretty narrow. So when I do see them, it was like a more visceral reaction. Yeah. And so I saw a couple the other day. I was like, oh boy, this is weird. But do you remember being wide-eyed and bushy-tailed going into college? Were you like ready to roll, experiencing a little bit of everything? Were you like, oh boy, this is gonna be hard?
I don't know. I feel like I saw college so much as like a stepping stone. Like I didn't see it as a true phase of life going into it. Does that make sense?
Seems like you're referring to
it was
it being
almost
like
more like a utility than it was
like get through this to blank.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You weren't in it for the whole experience of it.
No. It was more like this is something that I have to do kind of thing.
Wow. I have a really positive outlook on it.
I mean, like I did not enjoy it, but like I didn't do a whole lot of like I wasn't like I didn't go to like parties and stuff. I never have really been interested in that, so I didn't have like the quote unquote college experience that a lot of people do. It was more like I'm here for a purpose, and I very much had that mindset of I'm here for a purpose, and that's it. And it got me here. I mean, literally, it started as a Mercer class, so.
It's interesting, though, because it seems like, I don't know if this is a popular opinion or not, it's something that I've observed and I've heard people talk about. Like, in today's job market, it's like you almost need to fall into the position more than, like, putting in your resume somewhere.
Mm-hmm. That's what I told, because I was an advisor at one point. Well,
in high school or college?
Assistant, college. Well, I was getting my master's. I was the grad assistant for the business school advisor, and so like we would help people with all their class schedules and everything. And I would meet, she'd be meeting with probably 2/3 of the students. I'd meet with the other third, like the easy third, that we're on the right track. They weren't going to mess up anything. Just go with it. Those are the people that I met with. But a lot of them were always so stressed out about building their resumes. And being in the business school, like you have the classes that are teaching you how to build a resume and all this other stuff. And it's kind of interesting because some places care about the things that you're taught to put on it, but a lot of places don't. So like if you're going to like some huge corporate thing and they have some kind of massive resume filtering system that's just going to kick you out, yeah, you need to know how to build a resume better. But if you're working somewhere like here, it's more you need to know the person, or you need to have like some way to just show that you have a work ethic versus, I have this is my GPA. Like a lot of places don't really care about that. Like as long as you're able to learn something and you're willing to work, I feel like there's a lot more companies that need that.
I think it's a lot less popular to build a resume now in some ways. Now, the experience is on one hand, but in terms of like people doing things to build a resume. I think that's a little bit less popular rather than like getting real world experience or getting hands on with that. I'd be interested to know, like, because we've been out of college, what, for 5 years now? Around there? 5, 6 years?
Yeah, 3, 4.
Yes.
22.
It'd be interesting to be a fly on the wall in like admissions for colleges now.
Well, that's something that I would always talk with some students about, is like, you need to network things, like especially if you have a goal in mind of like, this is where I want to work. I never had like a dream job either, so it was just kind of, when this happened, I was like, yeah, I like this, let's kind of roll with it. But some people have a dream job in mind, like they want to do something very specific, and I'm like, if you want that very specific thing, you need to get to know somebody who does that very specific thing.
Because then
and build a connection, because you're going to get thrown into the pile of the resumes, and if you don't know how to build a resume, you're getting kicked out by a filter. Like, you're never even going to be looked at by a person.
Yeah. And then you find the person that you like intern for a day, and you get 6 hours into your first shift and you realize, oh, I hate this. And then you're like, okay, well, that just saved me 3 years of studying for it.
Right. Then there'd be a lot of people too, like, because I mean, being in the business school too, like, you can go anywhere, really. Like, everybody has an accountant. Every type of business, I should say, has an accountant, has somebody doing their finance, has a marketer, has a manager, like, once you get to a certain size, every company has those positions open. And so many people, though, would go in thinking, like, I want to do accounting, but I want to do this, and now accounting is a means to get to that. And I'm like, okay, well, now you've locked yourself into a very hyper-specific pinhole, so to speak. You're doing accounting, you can do anything. Like, you've opened up your possibilities. Like, obviously, you're going to be doing math all the time, but you could do math for any company. You know what I mean?
Don't you think it's good to niche down, though, and be like a very good accountant for this certain type of business?
You lock in, I think, yes. But unless you're genuinely just super passionate about it and willing to go out of your way and make the sacrifices that you are going to have to make to work in a very specific position, I think you kind of have to be willing, at least for some time, to accept what you're given. And then you can continue to work towards something else,
The odds of you getting that very niche thing exactly how you want it the first time is very low. You gotta like taste a bunch of things.
Yeah.
Did you ever do like any like odd jobs or anything like that in college, where you were like almost kind of like testing the waters, or like?
For a while I worked at Archery Connection and Hobbytown in Phoenix City, and
It sounds like a made up store.
Well, it was 2 stores in the same building, and it was the same owners, and so I was their social media person. And I would work the register a lot and post all their graphics. I'd film like the archery shoots. I'd post like store tours, and then on the Hobbytown side there was an RC track, so I filmed the RC races.
That's fun.
Yeah, those are kind of fun. You post crash videos. So I did that, but I knew that I wanted to do marketing. I didn't know what I wanted to market.
That's
if that makes
that's
sense.
the hard part.
Like, marketing to me, I was like, this is a skill that I'm good at, and now I can find whatever I want to do that now I'm passionate about, that I like. And so I worked at the archery place and the Hobbytown place back home. And then I also worked with the Boys and Girls Club for a while doing that, which is a very different thing. That's probably the most like corporate job that I've had, because I was helping them build their annual reports and all that, which obviously I don't have to do here.
Yeah.
And I was having to they had a dress code versus, you have to look professional here.
You wear pants here. That's about the dress code.
Yeah. But I didn't do odd jobs. Like, I knew that I would reach out to people who didn't necessarily know they needed a marketer and say, hey, can I do things for you? Like, I would make flyers for like football training camps and stuff like that. So those would maybe be my odd jobs, but I always tried to stick to something within the marketing realm.
Yeah. And it's just so hard to find out because you could market for something that you don't like at all, and then you realize that you hate doing that, therefore you hate the skill set of marketing. And so it's just about tasting a bunch of things. So talking to any Mercer students that are listening, you just got to try stuff. Oh my gosh, you got to fail at a million different things before you figure out. I mean, we fail all the time with, ideas and stuff. I mean, that's just marketing. It's just coming up with ideas and seeing what works, and when they work, it's great.
And I'd say just don't fixate on something too hard. Like,
keep your peripherals open.
Yeah, because at some point you learn to, I mean, granted, we're still pretty young, but you learn, like, you need a job. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you can't just scrape by trying to get that one perfect job. You have to, you can keep working towards that goal, but you have to be willing to do other things in the meantime.
Yeah. Let's see. I've got some questions teed up here because I wanted to have it centered around Mercer Village in general, because since Mercer Village has students back, and tomorrow morning we've got the giveaway. That's always
Lord,
fun every
I'm
year.
already sleepy and I gotta wake up.
Oh yeah.
An hour earlier.
Yeah, that's an early one, an early day. Let's see. Got a bunch of random questions here teed up. Mercer Village is, I'm glad that the first store ever is still around. You know what I mean? There's like something kind of nostalgic about that.
Yeah.
That first store is, just always been there.
What's crazy is I think I was on campus when it opened and I didn't even know.
Yeah. I know what you mean. I mean, you weren't like a huge coffee drinker or anything like that.
No, I didn't drink coffee until I interned for Z-Beans.
Yeah. So, got a question for you. So, Mercer Village was already open before you were here. And so, my question is, what's the busiest day you've experienced in the shop? And I was going to say the opening day would probably be like...
That was probably the busiest
the
of all
most
time.
objective of all time, which is what I'm getting at. But what's the busiest day you've experienced in the shop?
I honestly think it was probably the first 80 pie profit share I ever coordinated. Yeah. Because we broke.
Explain that to people.
So for the profit share concept that we do at the Mercer Village shop, we partner with sororities and fraternities and organizations on campus. And basically the requirement is that they send in their members. Their members say, hey, we're here for the profit share. And at the end of the day, we donate a percentage of those profits to the organization. And it's a percentage of profits from the whole day, not only the members that come in.
Yeah.
But they are required to send their members in. That way we're not just giving away money, because it's not like we're giving it directly to a nonprofit. That's a little bit different when we run those. But yeah, so they send in all their people, and 80 Pi is a massive organization.
Yeah.
For Mercer, relatively speaking, it's a
big one.
Big group of people, yeah. And they send in not only members, but they send in their boyfriends and their friends and everything else. And so that day, I remember it was like it was almost 5 o'clock because I was about to leave. And we were so close to breaking 2,000, and I had never seen it break 2,000, and it had been a while since they had it either. And I was like, man, I gotta get it. Like, we're gonna get this going. And so I posted a story, and at that time I was really big into posting like GIFs on the stories. So like I'd had like different cutouts of different drinks like going across the screen, and I posted just all the ones that I knew, like all the sorority girls typically buy, because it is that target market is like, that's
your coffee drinkers.
I don't want to say that's the easiest one to influence, but it is. And so I just posted all the ones that I was like, man, cold foam this, cold foam that, this colorful whatever thing, this insane name that just sounds cool and
Yeah.
cute. And by like 5:30 it had broken 2,000. I was like,
Heck yeah.
yeah, I was excited.
Man. What's like the biggest day we've ever done? Ever?
I don't know. I'm sure it was opening day, but I don't know what the number would have been.
Yeah. I'm just wondering if there's ever been like something ever where we cracked 3,000 a day.
Mercer Village, it might have been opening day.
Might have been opening day.
But I've never seen it break 2,000 again.
3,000?
2,000.
No,
since
I'm saying, I wonder if there's been like an odd day ever where we've gotten close
That's
to
what
3,000.
I'm saying. I think it was probably opening day, but
Yeah.
I haven't seen that since I've been here.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy. I'd lose my mind.
That would be wild. All right. Let's see.
Because that's a lot of coffee. Like, to put it in perspective, like,
Oh, yeah.
for like restaurant breaking 2,000, that's like you better break 2,000. But like when you're just selling a cup of coffee to most people, like most people come in and they are just buying a $5 latte, $4 drip coffee.
Yeah,
you
$4
know?
to $9.
Yeah, so you're serving a lot of people.
It's not a $70 dinner ticket.
No. So you're serving a lot of people to get to that 2,000. And to build foot traffic is the hard thing, honestly. Yeah.
Yeah, which is kind of why we like the hospital shops, as you can imagine, because your foot traffic's baked in there. If you could switch jobs with someone on the team for the day, who would it be? Mine would be Shane, because he's got the easiest job. Kidding. Kidding. I'm not very
I
good
honestly think I would switch with Max.
at Max.
Yeah. I know his is like, it would suck if I ended up getting called down to like Florida or something. But I like organizing stuff, and I feel like, I don't know. But for only a day, you wouldn't really get a whole lot done. But give me like a week in his job. Because just putting a new set of eyes on something sometimes is... But I love organizing stuff. Like, if I understood that system a little bit better and could look at it...
You'd be dangerous. You'd be VCOO, Vice Chief Operating Officer of Shops.
A vice chief.
Yeah, that's a mouthful.
Yeah.
I would probably switch with... I'd probably switch with Ben if it was just one day. Because I like looking at numbers and I like budgeting and stuff like that.
Actually, for one day, I think that actually is, yeah.
Just like getting a budget figured out and like line items and stuff like that and make my head spin. But I would be less... I would not be around... It sounds funny. I wouldn't be around people. Like, I wouldn't be like confronting or like telling people what to do. That's just not my strong suit. But it would be something more behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So, which I like. I mean, I guess we're like on camera right now, so it's a little bit extroverted, but I'd definitely be something introverted, like a process that I plug into.
Yeah.
And then I knock it out.
Now, I could swap with Shane on one of his days where he's like locked in on like building the app or something. Now that could be a good day. 'Cause
Yeah.
I like doing stuff like that, but not when he's like having to open a shop or something. I'd come in the next day with an eye twitch.
Yeah, you'd lock in for a day.
Yeah.
This is a good question. Which fictional character...
Don't say that about your own question.
No, I mean, I generated a bunch of
Oh,
these.
okay. I was like, don't compliment yourself.
Oh, well, I can if I want to.
That's true.
I wrote all of these. I thought of them all. Maybe. Which fictional character would 100% be a Z-Beans customer? And let me specify, at Mercer Village. Like a daily. I'm making... You had like a Socrates face going on there. I made you think. Wasn't he a philosopher?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
The Socratic method. We're going to go sit in a circle and talk.
What fictional character would 100% be a customer of ours? Like, completely bought in.
I don't know why this is all I can think of right now. I genuinely cannot think of another answer, but Kanga
Who?
from Winnie the Pooh.
Oh.
Kanga.
Yeah, the kangaroo.
Yeah.
Because the.
Kanga and Roo.
Yes.
Yeah, I could see them coming in. I could see like Rabbit, too. Or Piglet, little high anxiety coffee drinker.
Yeah, something from the Pooh universe.
Yeah. Somebody from the 100 Acre Woods is definitely.
That's a good way. You know the first one that came to my mind? It's like Scooby-Doo. Why did we go animals?
I could see that, like, Daphne and Velma in there.
They kind of got
Like Velma
the college
studying
thing
in the
going
back
on.
thing, yeah.
I think Scooby-Doo would be ours. I think.
It's interesting that we both went to, like, more classic cartoons.
Yeah. I think I just don't know that many up-to-date cartoons, I guess.
I couldn't think of anything else of, like Belle is, like, from the 1600s, like, one of the princesses or something.
Oh, like Cinderella or something?
Yeah, like, they're, like, old.
She wouldn't be
like,
a
we wouldn't
customer.
even have, they don't even have cafes, so I'm like, I don't.
Who would definitely not be a customer?
Bowser.
I think another one would be Anxiety from what's that movie?
No, Inside Out. I think
Inside
that
Out.
they would be.
You think?
You think about some of the students that come in.
Yeah, a little anxious.
I mean, yeah.
Let's see.
Something about they think coffee's gonna calm them down. I'm like, nope.
No, it does not.
Nope.
If you could only drink one coffee forever, what would it be? Like one drink order. Forever.
I mean, I've held on to my shot in the dark toasted marshmallow
It's a good order.
with vanilla cold foam. That one, I've held on to that for a while. With a hot shot though.
It's a good order. Mine would be bee's knees.
That's
I
pretty
love an
solid,
iced
too.
bee's knees. I slam those.
It's just too dense for me. I think. Too sweet.
I can handle density.
Yeah.
I can handle density. Let's see.
Who was I talking to? I was talking to my aunt over the weekend about, like, have you ever gotten behind the register? No, you've never. Have you ever had to get behind the register when it's really busy at Mercer Village?
No, I don't know how to use the register.
Well, you get a lot of calorie counters that come into that shop, and like they'll order like.
Why don't we do that? What? Why don't we offer that?
Why don't we do that?
I sounded like a calorie counter.
there's too many SKUs. Like, there's too many different combinations. You'd have 27,000 calorie counts on the menu.
Ooh, right on the 30-minute number.
I'm trying to start this one too.
Yeah. It was literally at 29:58, and I thought I never started the recording for a split second.
That one was at 30:01.
30:01. Maybe that one goes over. It's weird.
I don't know. At 30:01. I could have let it go longer and we'll do a little
We won't
experiment.
worry about that.
But I was talking to somebody about the calorie counter thing, and you can tell by the way that they're ordering that that's what they're trying to do.
They're like
And sometimes
mixing
they'll-
and matching.
And sometimes they'll outright say that that's what they're trying to do. And so, like, somebody will order, like, an egg Swiss and tomato biscuit or something, and they'll ask, like, if they can get it on maybe the gluten-free bread. Oh, yeah, sure. But then the drink that they order will be, like
Ready to throw down.
Like, high density, like, 400 calories easily in the cup.
Yeah.
Like an oat milk, like...
Oat milk chai.
Yeah, like an oat milk chai with, like, extra Irish cream or extra caramel sauce or something. And I'm like, what? You're like, what did you do? Like, you would have been better off just ordering the turkey, egg, and Swiss. Like, higher calorie count, but at least you're getting your protein and stuff in.
Mm-hmm.
And then order, like, a sugar-free vanilla latte or something. But no, it's so funny to me because they'll take so long, like, trying to get the calorie count as low as possible for their food item, and then just load up.
Like a
and
milkshake,
it's like, and it's like sugar calories. Yeah, it's not like.
Yeah, it's not like egg calories.
No, it's not. It's not the good stuff.
Yeah, it's not. Oh boy.
Like, I just know they crashed too after their second class of the day. They're like,
you crashed today.
I know.
You had
yeah.
a Southern Slam and you got slammed.
Exactly.
That's what happens.
But I want a sugar crash.
It was a
It was a
bacon
density.
crash.
Yeah.
It was a density crash. Pimento
It's like
cheese
when-
crash.
It's like going to a buffet.
What's one behind the scenes detail customers would be surprised by? Let's narrow this down to Mercer Village.
Behind the scenes detail in terms of
Let's just say anything about a coffee shop that you take for granted when you walk into a coffee shop.
inventory.
Mm-hmm.
I like when you think of it, when you say it out loud, it's like it seems obvious.
Yeah, like duh.
But I never would have thought about it going into a Starbucks or something of like how many gallons of milk you go through
Mm-hmm.
in a day. Because like we'll get orders and they'll be ordering like, it's like they need like 15 gallons of whole milk and then like 5 cartons of almond milk and 10 of oat and 3 soy, and you're like, goodness. You, like that Sam's driver shows up and you're like carton just milk in. And that's crazy to me to think about, because you don't see it either. You know, like you might see the barista pull out a carton of milk or a gallon, and
Or about
no,
40
there's like 30
Yeah.
in the back fridge back there.
Yeah.
Like, it looks like you might as well go to Walmart.
Yeah.
Like we cleared them out.
Yeah. Mine would be on that point. It would be refrigeration and freezer space. Mm-hmm. Like.
Yeah, my initial thought was actually fridge temp stuff, like things that you wouldn't think about with like the health code side of things.
Yeah. There's just the amount of freezer space and refrigeration space you need for 30 gallons of milk.
Yeah, it's a lot. There's a walk-in. I don't think people know. There's a walk-in
Yeah, we have a walk-in cooler.
in the back. Yeah.
It's crazy. It's huge. Huge. If you could open a Z-Beans anywhere, where would it be?
The moon. I don't know.
The moon?
I mean, selfishly, this is me. Like, I would want to live in Montana, so I'm like, I want to open one in Montana, but I don't think it would do that well. Like, I don't know where the high traffic cities are,
Bozeman? No, that's not very high traffic. I don't know.
so I don't know. But then again, if you're the only one out there, I don't know. But that's where, like, selfishly, I would say I'd want to open one because I would want to live there. But in terms of like high traffic, like one that would actually do really well, I have no idea. It's such a saturated market.
Yeah.
Charleston, I feel like, would be cool.
Would you go out of the country?
No, I wouldn't, because I wouldn't want to live out of the country. I like visiting, but I don't want to. I don't really. I've never had the desire to move out of the United States.
Mm-hmm. But just to visit, like I'm talking like photo ops and stuff like that for our feed.
Like Scotland.
Scotland.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool.
A Scottish coffee shop.
Or like Iceland, like capture a whale jumping in the background or something.
Maine would
The
be a pretty
Northern
cool.
Lights over the Z-Beans coffee logo.
That'd be sick. Maine would be a pretty cool one, like up in the Chesapeake Bay area, like around DC.
Yeah.
That'd be a
DC.
DC.
In Maine?
No, I mean like Chesapeake Bay, just like up in that little peninsula area.
You said DC.
I mean, yeah, I mean they're like kind of all connected.
Washington, DC?
I mean, DC isn't connected to Maine.
That's what I thought you were saying.
No.
Like, what?
There's things in between, but like the Chesapeake Bay or Maine, like up in that general area, that would be a really cool one. Or Egypt. By the pyramids.
Just have a little kiosk out by the Sphinx between its feet.
Yeah. No, I don't think we could afford that between the feet. Let's see. Have you ever tried to quit coffee or caffeine?
Have you ever tried to quit caffeine?
Temporary pause on caffeine?
I don't honestly, like... I mean, I drink probably a pretty good bit of caffeine in a day, but, like... No, I mean, on the weekends, I don't drink coffee usually on the weekends. I'll drink my Dr. Pepper Zero.
Those are good.
Yeah, those are crisp. No, I've never tried to quit caffeine. I've never, like, I don't know, like, I'm sure I'm addicted to it, but, like,
A minor addiction.
yeah, it's not like I'm fiending for it or something all the time.
Yeah.
So I don't know. No, I've never tried to do it, though.
You never been like, oh, this is like not great. Let me like quit for a week, or are you just kind of on and off?
Not with caffeine. Like, I switched from, like, I switched to zero sugar ones, but, like, other than that, no.
See,
I did quit drinking Celsius, though. I'd have palpitations drinking those.
Yeah. I never really had caffeine until my freshman or sophomore year of high school.
Really?
And the only like I kind of like didn't even know it was a thing to have caffeine. And I had it as pre-workout before high school workouts. And so that was my only exposure to caffeine, was in pre-workout form. I don't drink coffee. I mean, like, I will have a coffee now and I'll enjoy it, but, like, I don't gravitate towards a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
And so, like, I'll just do the hard stuff. Pre-workouts, energy drinks.
Yeah. Yeah, because I don't guess that I've ever drank caffeine. I think that's maybe the difference, though, is that I've never drank caffeine with that in mind, as like,
With
I
the
need a
energy
coffee.
in it.
Yeah, I've never gone and gotten a coffee and been like, I need a coffee because I need to wake up. I've never thought about the caffeine content as being the thing that I needed.
Yeah.
So it's never even crossed my mind to try to quit it.
I'll usually rotate about 2 to 3 months on, and then I'll usually take about a week off. Kind of let the whatever's inside me cool down a little bit.
Yeah.
Nervous system, I guess. But as soon as I start to like feel it, I can feel it affecting me pretty clearly, and I know when to let up. And so I try my best to regulate it, but it's just one of those things.
Yeah.
It's so easy to overdo it if you're not careful.
Hence the palpitations.
Yeah, hence the palpitations. It's a good way to put it. Let's see. What is your favorite Z-Beans event and/or memory? Like, do you have a thing that we do every year that you look forward to?
Every year?
Or, just a season in which...
I honestly, like, fall drinks and, like, winter drinks is so fun to me. Like, just because that's maybe the most truly seasonal menu that we have. And it's every year. And that's just, like, coffee reigns supreme in the fall and winter.
Yeah.
And so that's always a good time. Plus, like, I just like fall. Like I love summer, and I look forward to summer coming around, but then by the end of summer, you're just done with it.
Yeah. You're completely hosed. You know what I'm really excited for that we started last year? We got the Elf on the Shelf from Santa.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to make a killer Behind the Brand episode.
I wonder what the name's going to be this time.
We change the name every time?
I think so, yeah.
Like we get a new elf. Remember if Max cut his hands?
Yeah.
He was bound. Like, everybody knows an Elf on the Shelf has this on purpose so he can grip onto things. And Max cut it. So he's just walking around, or I guess not walking. The elf is just splayed out all the time.
We did buy another elf. Well,
No, we didn't.
another elf showed up, right?
No, we only have one.
I thought we bought a girl.
No.
Maybe we just talked about it.
Yeah. No, we didn't buy a girl.
I think we have 2 this year.
Yeah. And they get into some mischief. I cannot wait to do a killer Behind the Brand
Yeah,
episode.
I think we got to rename it, because I feel like a lot of people, because that's a great way to get engagement, is like, because we got a lot of Zeeb last year.
Who named it?
Someone from Instagram.
Well, I know it's someone. I thought it was somebody we knew personally. I don't remember. Yeah, I can't wait to do stuff with Elf on the Shelf. That's a fun time. What else is a fun time? Yeah, the fall season is just superior. Black Friday's pretty fun because you kind of put a lot of your eggs in a basket, and it's kind of like buckle up, ready, set, go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, people are going to be buying stuff around then. That's why I love you can appreciate this with me. I love Black Friday because of the products and services that you and me and Z-Beans can offer, and
Yeah.
like getting the sales as opposed to spending money on the deals.
Yeah,
It's
I like coming up with like the seasonal stuff too.
It's
Like,
a lot of fun.
push the peppermint coffee. Nobody drinks peppermint coffee, but
Push the peppermint coffee.
you say it's a Christmas blend, and everybody drinks peppermint coffee.
Mm-hmm. What's the funniest thing a Z-Beans employee has ever done around you? There's a lot. There's a lot that come to mind. I think people forget too that we're all good friends.
Mm-hmm.
And so the filters are off, usually. We can be professional, but the filters are usually off. So there's no like, hey, how you doing? It's like, what's up, nerd, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. God, I don't know.
I can name probably like a top 2 or top 3 for me.
What would you say?
I think, are we going in terms of just like hardest laugh?
I don't know. That's weird because I laugh like
A lot.
at everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can't.
I'd say at least in the top 3 is the peanut butter.
That was pretty good. Yeah.
That one.
I almost peed myself.
That
That.
one about sent me. We had an April Fool, for anybody that needs to catch up, we had an April Fool's bit where
Insert here.
yeah, on Instagram we basically faked people out by telling them we were partnering with all sorts of weird brands like Kikkoman soy sauce, Skippy peanut butter, like we're making drinks with all of them. Frank's Red Hot.
Yeah.
Frank's
The buffalo
yeah,
sauce.
Yeah, the buffalo sauce, whatever. So we made like terrible drinks like that, and the Nutter Butter one was literally just squeezed a whole jar of peanut butter into a cup, and that.
And we topped it with milk. It was like,
It looked good.
it did. You couldn't drink it though.
No, you drank milk, and then there's peanut butter stuck at the bottom. That's all
Yeah,
it
but
was.
you'd like concave your face
Yeah.
if you tried to drink it.
Yeah. So that was fun.
That was a good one. That time that Carter slipped in the roasting facility too was hilarious because he
Like, he completely
turned
fall?
into a C, but like his back bent and his legs shot straight out, and so he was like,
Like a backwards.
but he did it so fast. And you know how he is, like, he just kept going, like, he didn't acknowledge it. He didn't make a sound or anything. And something about, like, how, like when your brain's not expecting something and it anticipates a different response. Like, if he had been like, whoa,
Yeah.
like, I don't think it would have been as funny, but because he just was like, and then just kept walking, it was hilarious.
That is funny. I don't think I was around for that.
Oh my God, it was so funny because they don't have soles on the bottom of their shoes. They wear them until they're gone.
Yeah, till they're on feet.
Yeah.
It's just a cover of a shoe and the foot's underneath.
Oh, you know what was a really funny
Don't
one
slap
too?
the table.
You know, it was a really funny one though too. Is when it's like not long after you started, and it was when you were kind of on like a project basis, and you had finished like all of your set projects because you weren't like doing social media really at the time. It was like when you were doing just like the product videos, and you were sitting at the desk. Is when we were sharing a desk.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
And you were making that screensaver and resizing Max's ears.
Yeah, I remember that. That
Max
was
was
good.
sitting right next to us. That was pretty funny.
That was fun.
You just resized his nose just slightly, and he was like, that was good.
Yeah, I remember that one. Oh.
I also like when I don't even remember what I was laughing at. I was like, I'm going to be laughing at that for the rest of the day. And he goes, you mean giggle? And, and now I think about it, like it's giving me like a complex.
Yeah. If anybody's not aware, Mary Kathryn doesn't really laugh. She just giggles.
It's the infinite giggle.
Infinite giggle.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just say it.
Yeah.
She starts right back up.
Yeah.
Infinite giggle. It's a good term. Put that
Yeah.
on a t-shirt.
Yeah. And Mike Lindell.
Yeah.
Groundhog Day.
Yeah. I always go back to.
There's somebody breaking into the window.
It sounds like it out there. I always go back to when Shane bartered my real estate services in Ecuador for photography.
Yeah.
And
I wasn't there for that, but that is.
I mean, I'm just. I have these moments. You probably have these moments too, where it's like, I'm so glad that's on video. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it's like, I'm just so glad that is captured, because otherwise I'd be telling the story and nobody would like really have the context for it. But the fact that you can like watch it and see it makes it so much funnier.
Yeah.
You just like have all the little moments that you forgot about. So, I mean, I've told the story a million times, so I won't get into it again. But that was fun when we were in Ecuador. I mean, we were just so tired too.
Yeah. I know, like, when we were down there, at one point, we were on the bus, and we had been on the bus for hours. And I look over, and you know those neck pillows? Mm-hmm. I look over, and Shane's like this, looking at me, and he has the neck pillow like it was a pair of headphones on his head.
Why?
I don't know.
Was he like comfortable like that, or was he trying to be
guess.
funny?
I don't know. And then we were sitting on the bus too, and Max was sitting next to me, and he was like, "Man, I'm hungry." And at the time, because we were sleep deprived, like to the max, this was the funniest thing, and I still think about it every time I eat a Cheez-It. He's sitting there. He's like, "Man, I need a snack." And he reaches into his backpack and slowly kind of pulled them out, and he goes, "Cheez-It."
Max did?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
At the time, it was one of the funniest things I'd ever heard. Right now, like,
Yeah.
awake and alive, it's not as funny.
It's less punchy.
Yeah.
Oh man. I'm trying to think of it. You know what really tickled me? It was Ben in the Santa costume.
Ben makes me laugh a lot too, yeah. Because he's like, he won't be laughing at himself either, and I think that's what makes it funnier.
Yeah, he just rolls with it.
Yeah.
When he was trying to get the he was trying to find the bag of coffee in the stuffed sack, but we didn't have a we just put a bunch of trash in the back. So people that don't know, when we did the Santa skit, Behind the Brand, I think it was like season 4, season 5. There's a part where Ben is supposed to like just reach into he's supposed to, what was he was like supposed to just like reach into a bag.
So
and, like,
the bag was basically, we had found the coffee,
yeah,
and we were returning it.
Yeah, so the whole Santa sack was, the whole thing was supposed to be just like a bunch of coffee, and Ben thought the bag of coffee was supposed to be inside of it. So on but we just stuffed it with a bunch of trash and whatever. So on camera, Ben's like, "I've got your coffee," and instead of handing us the whole sack, he like put the sack on his lap, and he started like digging around through the trash, and he's like, "I'll find it in here somewhere." Yeah. That was a good
And then he's like, "Oh, here you go."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
that was a good one.
Somebody wanted a cheetah print roller skates.
Yeah.
Remember that? I still remember that.
Yeah. He's just so like effortlessly funny, and I don't even know when it's intentional and when it's not.
Yeah, I know
like
what
even
you mean.
just earlier today, when I messed up, I paid with the wrong card at Hobby Lobby. Mm-hmm. And I texted him and I said, "Don't hate me." And he said, "Thanks for donating to the cause." Hate's a strong word.
Let's see, I'm trying to find another good. What's the weirdest drink order you've ever seen?
The weirdest one?
Yeah, because
Oh, okay. There's this one guy, and it was just like, it just kind of disgusted me, in all honesty. Like, it wasn't weird in terms of, like, flavor combinations, I don't think. I don't know. I never tried it. But it was just aggressive on the amount of sugar that ended up in it at the end. So he came in and he wanted, like, a sweet flavored tea, but he's like, "But I don't really want it to be like a sweet tea. I just want it to be like a variety that is known to be sweeter than just like an Earl Grey or something." And so we fixed him, I think, the basil tea because it has a little bit of like, for whatever reason, like a kind of bubble gum thing going on. And so he fixed him a basil tea and he liked it, but he was like, it's not sweet enough. Can we add maybe some raspberry to it? Okay. So he added like 2 pumps of raspberry. He's like, no, it's still like just really bitter. And I think by the end of it, I didn't do an exact count, but he asked at least 4 times that it wasn't sweet enough. And it was at least 2 pumps every single time. So by the end of it, I really think he had like 10 pumps of sugar in it.
Like all raspberry?
No, some of it was like simple sweet. And I was like, dang, that's just like, because you know, like 4 pumps is like what is in your cup right now, basically. And so like 10, I mean, half of his drink was just syrup. That's aggressive.
That's a good way to put it. The weirdest drink that I've seen is the one that we tried to make. The thing is, we have to experiment to come up with drinks.
I didn't even think about like the trial and error ones.
Yeah. You wanted to do, I'm going to say you wanted to do rather than we wanted to do. I think for the wrong reasons. It was the orange juice and cold brew.
The Sunrise Americano.
But we don't have orange juice.
For whatever
we have
reason.
like an orange drink,
It's
which is like an
orange
apple juice and orange juice and whatever all blended together.
It tasted like barbecue sauce. Like
did.
in the weirdest way, it tasted like Sweet Baby Ray's.
Yeah, I think that's how they make it.
Yeah.
They just blend all that together and then they condense it.
I will say,
On a
oddly
skillet.
enough, somebody had talked about doing. Oh, I remember I went to Brash in Atlanta one day, and they were selling like an Arnold Palmer. They were selling an Arnold Palmer, but with cold brew instead of tea and lemonade. And so I tried that, and it's actually not that bad. It's not good. I would not put it on the menu, but it's not like as bad as you would anticipate it being.
Sounds like it sucks though.
A citrusy coffee.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yuck. I say we wrap up here. We're at an hour. Good
Okay.
luck to all the students that are back. Wide-eyed, bushy-tailed, ready to take on the world, make good decisions.
Yeah, we were sitting there that one day too, and that girl was moving in, and I was like, man, look, she's got dreams.
Yeah.
She's got hopes.
We got dreams too. We just, what do we just? I don't know.
We've just already fulfilled them.
All of them. Have no more dreams left to do. We're living them.
Yeah, no, that's not true. But I don't know. It's kind of funny watching them show up sometimes.
Wide-eyed, bushy-tailed. Ready to
Take on the world.
take on the world. Make good choices.
They're going to be crying in about 3 weeks, hopefully not too hard, about your chemistry test. But it's okay, because it's only one day of your life. Then you have the rest of it after that, and it's not going to matter anymore.
Yeah, and you'll never use it again.
Yeah. The next time you talk about it will be when your kid has a chemistry test.
Yep. See you guys.
Bye.